Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Now the starting group for the visit. And coming down the stretch of the regular season, Brent, how does the assignment change for teams prepping for the playoffs?
There's a lot of preparation, BA, around the health of your team and fine-tuning some things. So if that seeding is still important, these games can take on a little bit different level of intensity.
Here's Gray. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Miller. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 8 at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
That free throw misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Moss, the pass to Miller. Taken away! Oh, it's stolen away! Here's Gray. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
First quarter, just over a minute played. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall.
A somewhat sporadic three-point shooter, but he's able to knock that one down.
Here's Miller. Knocked away. It's a one-on-one situation. And Boss pulls it down. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Gray, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Pass to Boss. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And there's the lob. Pass to Miller. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The three. And no good. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Perkins. 6 to shoot. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Gray. Still no points. Here's Miller. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Perkins. They need this. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
The offensive rebound. Got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Gray. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Perkins. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 22, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Miller, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Out to the right wing. Blocked. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And buries the jumper to finish off the break. Boss has got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal
Man, good
foul,
whistle
second
there.
team foul. At the line for Lateral, number 6.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Thompson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Clock at 6. For 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Got 8 of 13 attempts to go. And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Defended by Thompson. No good off the glass. And he's going for the oop here. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over. Here's the 2K leaderboard. And a moment to see which rookie point guards are shooting the best from the charity stripe. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
With the drive and the powerful one-handed slam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Basket's good. Shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Pass to Boss. From deep three-point land. He can't get that one to fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Pass to Boss. Thompson outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
It's intercepted. Missed inside. In transition. Pass to Boss. And the 3 off target. Now here's Thompson. Here's Boss. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. He got a piece of it. Here's Boss. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And he's going for the lob. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
.26 seconds left in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it. He has 7.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
To the wing on the left. Free throw line jumper. And he can't get that one. Thompson outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Up by 11. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Gray. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Perkins. With the fadeaway. Misses again. Now 0 for 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Goes back up. It's blocked. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Lets it go. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 9 points in the game.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And rejected. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 68.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Perkins. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Unloads from 13. It's not going to go for him.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Miller. 12 points for him. Tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball call.
Shot clock at 5. Misses the follow-up. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Gray. Hits a 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The shot by Perkins, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Gray, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Miller. 12 points for him. Gray, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Miller pulls it in. Shooting only 36% during the second. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
The shot from the low post is good.
Number 12, assisted by number 22.
Gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter.
Timeout, timeout.
Timeout for Lateral. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Pass to Gray. 5 to shoot. The shot won't fall. Gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. To the left side wing. The shot by Perkins, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gray, defended by Thompson. It's good. He's got 7.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Let's go with a 3. Can't hit that one.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's Miller. And the step-back jumper is good. Miller's got 17.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
So it's the home team now. Pass to Gray from downtown, and the three-pointer goes.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's Thompson. Shot to stop the run. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. And how about we check the numbers for him?
He's stepped up his game on the boards this month. His numbers are tremendous. Hard work is really paying off, and his team loves it.
Substitution on the court.
Thompson scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
No one near it. They get the rebound. And it's in there.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Pass to Boss. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
Number 1.
Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Now here's Thompson. 9 points for him in his last game. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
A step-back shot. And Boss pulls it down. Thompson outside. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Thompson. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Boss. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Lateral, number 33. 2 shots.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Misses in close.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. The shot, no good. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
34.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Basconia, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel. Me too. The team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care. I mean, I'm out of here.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Perkins.
Lateral foul. Number 6. First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Perkins. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Miller. Kicking off the second half. Here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Connects from downtown. Miller's got 20. Shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
Here's Gray. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Miller. Drops in the 3. Miller's got 6 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Perkins. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the layup falls. He has 7.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Miller. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 to shoot. That one doesn't drop.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Boss. Nails the baby hook.
Timeout.
Boss has got 13 now.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, some teams are hoping that the league will implement what they call an upper spending limit and others might call a hard cap. Small market teams being dramatically outspent by their deeper pocketed big town rivals. And while this may remedy that, it's not a move that the players are likely to embrace. So Brian, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will indeed. That second apron might have the same effect. Allie, thanks. Takes the 3. And it's Perkins with a rebound. Shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Miller. The teardrop. The shot no good. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Miller. He's got 25. Pass to Boss. Right at the free throw line. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Blocked.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Miller, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Fader on the way, and that one's good. 6 points for him.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
Takes it inside. Off with the layup.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Pass to Boss. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for Overall, number 33. One shot.
One shot.
Under the new collective bargaining agreement, the All-NBA teams will now be positionless. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you're awarding the players that had the best seasons, and if it happens to be guard heavy or big heavy or wing heavy, so be it. The 15 best players are going to get the acknowledgement that all the hard work and all the consistency and what they put into the season, that's going to pay off.
Here's Miller. Pass to Boss. From 11 feet away and off the glass. That one's good.
Away team. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
Gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Thompson. And he lobs it up.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. Here's Boss. He's got 16. Comes up empty down low.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Shot from 12. That one rolls around and rims out. Shooting 55% for the game so far. Pass to Miller. Over to the wing. Here's Boss. Fires at the elbow, and the jumper is good. Boss has got 7 now in this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Tipped away. Pass to Boss. Thompson with it. The 3 is up. And Boss pulls it down. Boss has got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. No good with a layup.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. That one's off. His first miss in 9 attempts. And a miss there on the triple.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Thompson. This one for three. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Here's Miller, defended by Thompson, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for Labaron, Miller.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Shot clock at 6. Tries to break his ice. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Good opportunity for a three-point play here.
Shot's good. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Thompson at the line for 1.
.52 seconds left in the third. And he lobs it up to the rim.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Boss. Counted from distance. 12 points for him.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And he makes it on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Shooting 40% since the break. Offline from the top of the key. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And players now able to get richer extensions up to 140% of their existing salary. But Brent, what was the impetus for that change?
I think in certain cases before, it just didn't make financial sense for players to extend. But if the teams have the ability to go that high above BA and other teams can't offer you that money, you're in that position, you've got to take extensions rather than look for something that's greener pastures. And I think that's going to help teams to retain the players that they value, the players that they drafted, and the players that they foundationally want to keep to build around.
Shooting 56% today.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First team foul.
So it's the home team now. From deep three-point land. No good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Block.
Number 18.
Side out.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. That's tipped, and they recover it. Just 4 to shoot to the left wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot comes out. Here's Miller, and he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Boss. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brent. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in? And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
Over to the left wing. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Boss pulls it down. Got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Can't cash it in from close range.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
From outside, off the mark. Shooting just around 32% from the field. Miller pulls it in. Shooting 55% for the game so far. They grab their own miss. It's tipped. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shots blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's the break. Here's Perkins. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting one.
And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brent, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you can call a legal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning. There's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Lets it go from deep. That one is off.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Boss. Just 5 on the clock. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Perkins. Nails it from 3. Perkins has got 10 points here in the second half.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Cans it with nobody near him.
Assistant, James.
The visitors with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Tips it. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And it's Perkins with a rebound.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And you know, there's so much coaching turnover in the NBA, Brent. Why do you think that is?
If you examine BA some of those changes, look at the ownership changes that has happened within 2 or 3 seasons of a coach being released from his duties from a team. So you know, these owners want to put into place maybe the style of play that they want from a different coach. And when that happens, it's about results, and about those results being too immediate. It's causing a lot of change, and it makes that job a little bit more tenuous than it was in the past.
Good on both. Pass to Gray. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The layup off target.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot, and an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Boss pulls it down. He's off on that one.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And it's Perkins with a rebound. Perkins has got 4 rebounds now. Oh, they get a hand on it. Off target at the rim.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Misses from close range.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. they weren't.
All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos to be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
And it's blocked. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And there are some new league rules, Brent, to prevent those free spending teams from severely outspending others.
Yeah, it's kind of like helping them help themselves in some ways, BA. There are teams that are way over the cap that can still keep the stars that they've got, but it'll be harder to acquire new players, free agents to sign the max deals and add them to your team if you've already spent. So it's getting a little bit more spendy for those that already spent.
Driving inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Laveral, number 18. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. Shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Launches it. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. 1:27 left in the final quarter. We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Brent?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who have come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level to earn the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
Shoots from 14, and that's off the glass and in.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Boss. There's the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Checking in for Laveral, Slaughter.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over. Greg, for teams that are out of the playoff picture, what's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Yeah, check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
Now Miller. Off with the layup. Cans the 12-footer.
Assist from Christian David.
And there's the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Away team ball.
We're about 1 minute into the first. High arcing shot. Miller's gone 1 of 3 on the night. David got a piece of it. Miller outside. It's good from inside.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The pass to Aguilar. 6 to shoot. David gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Miller surveying the floor. No good from outside.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Home team ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Home team.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him. Covered by Miller. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Kicks it to Williams. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Shoots. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Williams. Misses the layup. Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. The shot. And no good that time. Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. To the wing right side. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So it's the visitors now. There's Miller with the 3.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Away team foul. Number 19. First personal foul. First team foul.
Covered by Miller. Out to the right wing. The tray hits it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. David. It's deflected. Left side, Williams. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Miller. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And he comes up with the deuce. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Here are the teams that have been dialing it up defensively since the All-Star break, the league's steal leaders.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Poked away, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
And check out the numbers for Boss. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, you see he's been doing this all year. One of the best shot blockers in the league, always threatening to send it back in style. Pass to Ellis. Clock at 6. It's blocked.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Number 16. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, number 30.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And that one is hammered home.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And Ramirez pulls it down. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Boss. In this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's the teardrop. Right wing. Good on the triple.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Ellis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game.
Home team foul. Number 33. First personal foul, second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Ellis. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Ramirez takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
.119 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez covering, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for your home team, number 30.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. And 33% here in the first quarter. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And taken away by Ellis. Pushing it up. Finished off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
To the left wing. He's guarded by Ellis. Poke loose.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
.16 seconds left in the first quarter. Lopez outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Shooting for the away team, number 16 at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
The visiting team, 21.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Miller outside. To the inside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Oh, that's blocked. It's deflected. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Lopez. No good with the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Got a hand on it. They recover it. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Miller. Unable to get that one. Well, 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He kicks it to Lopez. All sorts of time. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
He gets that one.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Timeout, timeout. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
Fans, make some noise for your Jets team.
of the stats for Williams. He's had an impressive second half of the season. He's getting around 20 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
He's the straw that stirs the drink. The more plays they run through him, the better.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, number 23. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. No good from the wing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. No keep possession. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The shot misses. Thing has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Misses in close.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Covered by Miller. Here's the floater. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Coming off the floor for your home team, Aguilar.
Lock at 6. From the high post. And the basket is good. 9 points in the game so far. Thing is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Williams with the defensive effort.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Miller outside. To the paint. The layup off target. Being 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Number 22.
Even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
At the line for two, David.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And 34% from the field, that's not going to get it done. They get a hand on it. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession.
Ball.
Six to shoot. That's tipped.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Here's Boss, right at the free throw line, and the jumper is good. He has 7.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Here he goes. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ellis outside. To end the drought. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
That one goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Fires the 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Down low. Boss gets the bucket. Boss has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Number 32.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
At the line for the away team, number 22. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. 1:36 left now here in the second. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you. .110 left in the first half of basketball.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Sinks the 15-footer. Boz has got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Passes to Lopez. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
They get the rebound. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. The pass to Ramirez. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And the first half is now in the books. They lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to shoot while they're down on this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they can create better shots, then they have a better chance.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boss has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Covered by Miller. With the drive. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got 6.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Covered by Miller. And stolen by Miller. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Williams gets the bucket.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's rebounded by Boss. Stolen away. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Pass to Boss. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Miller grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Puts it up. And that time, also a missed shot.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Boss, covered by Miller. Looking to get back on track here. A three-pointer is right on target.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Count it. Good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Aguilar. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Williams. He's got 8. Brown. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He's guarded by Williams. No good from 11 feet. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Feeds it to Miller. Lays it up off the glass. Miller's got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Substitution on the court.
All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Covered by Miller. This one for 3. The shot, no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
At the line for the away team, number 19.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Covered by Miller. Miller grabs the miss.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
No good from 11 feet. A tight game here in Phoenix. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
Shot from the top of the key. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Yep, it counts.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
He's guarded by Williams. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. It's Miller on the wing. 11 points in the game. It doesn't go for him.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the inside. He's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. It's intercepted. To the paint. Here's Miller. An easy 2 points on the layup. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
No good on that one. Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. It's good. He's got 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the 3 off target. Doing it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here they come. Buries it down low.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
for your dance team. All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
Fades. No good that time.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Passes it to Ramirez. They swipe it. And here we go. Finished off the break. He's got 8.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it's blocked. A three-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Six to shoot. And it's good for 2. Ramirez has got his second basket of the game.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
That one good for 2.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
It's tipped. Now here's Lopez. He has yet to score. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. From 20 feet out. Good on the shot. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 11. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Miller outside. Corner shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
There's the pass to Aguilar. Covered by Miller. Williams with the block. And they recover it. 3 on the clock. Goes back up. Up again. Being around 40% from the floor here. Miller outside. Knocked loose. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. It's Miller on the wing. There's the three. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Covered by Miller. Shot from 12. That misses off the backboard.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
To the middle. Rebound by Williams. Gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Lopez can't hit the putback. Gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. He's guarded by Williams. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Miller. Shoots a fader. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Clock at 6. Williams with the block. Miller outside. The dish to Lopez. To take the lead. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He was all alone on that one.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Miller kicks to Lopez. Miller outside. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Miller's got 22.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Home team foul. Number 20. First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. Miller. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, number 7.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. The visitors with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, Miller taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. Being under 40% all in all for the game. Covered by Miller. Pass to Aguilar. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Williams, that's for 2. Misses the wing chair.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Miller with the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Home team. Substitution for your home team, David, number 23.
Takes the 3. The shot that time, not on target.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
He's guarded by Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 19 points in the game.
And they've had him bottled up here in the fourth, just 2 of 7 from the field.
Driving inside. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 11 rebounds in the game. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Miller kicks to Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Leon Poe, 1 shot.
In this fourth quarter, pretty dire at 27%. Covered by Miller. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. sinks the three-pointer.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
That shot off the mark. Being around 40% from the floor here. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Miller's got 28.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Coming off the floor for your home team, number 30.
Here is Miller. Fades and shoots. Basket counts.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, they told the team, we're winning this game with our defense. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Drives to the hoop. Good D by Miller.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team, number 30. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Williams with the drive, and it's denied. Down low. Here's Aguilar. Off target with his three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
3-on-3. Williams passes to Miller to tie it up. It's rebounded by Boss. They go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for two, Aguilar!
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
And Steve Clifford wants a timeout.
T-shirt time! All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, here is Miller. Not a lot of room. No good there with the step-back J. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for your home team, number 7.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
And Steve Clifford wants a timeout. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Fans, that was your new dance squad. Make some noise!
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Ramirez. Kicks to Ellis. The three. He doesn't hit that one.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up a challenge for deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.